Welcome back to Made for the Outdoors. So taking the back roads is always more fun. Yes, your vehicle's likely to get a little dirty with maybe bugs, dust, or a little mud, but that's what windshield wash is for.
Splash, 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 apply a little splash.
Splash Windshield Wash is celebrating 20 years as a brand.
Little splash.
But Blue Water itself is a lot older than that. The first windshield cleaning unit dates back to 1936. Then in the late 50s, it became a novelty that a driver could push a button and clean the windshield. And these days, there is a rainbow of colors to choose from. This is Craig Reese from Splash. And Craig, where are we today?
We are in fabulous St. Paul, Minnesota at the Splash manufacturing facility. We make a multitude of windshield wash, de-icers, trigger sprays, concentrates, several different products that you use throughout the year.
So we better get to work. We want to see this tour, and it all starts with the rail cars. So the first step of the process is all the raw materials have to arrive via train. These rail cars behind me are filled with the methanol and also millions of these plastic little pellets that end up transforming into the plastic bottle. And how does that happen? Let's head inside to find out. Hi Don, how are you?
I'm great. Hi, Lindsay.
So they gave me these pellets. What do we do next?
We're going to turn them into this.
The resin pellets are melted by a machine called a blow molder at 350 degrees. The plastic comes out looking a bit like a noodle. It's then pressed into shape, and in 12 seconds, the bottle is formed. Next, the bottle has to cool, otherwise it will fall apart. You can see these bottles really don't look like bottles just yet. This is the tail, this is the head. These are cut off. I can do this job, piece of cake. All done. Even the scraps are reused. They travel up through this tube and are sent to recycling.
Anything we do, whether it be bottles we make or product that we make, we recapture anything that would be waste in a normal process.
Each bottle is then loaded into a conveyor belt system. And this single file line takes a wild ride to the other end of the building. So once the bottles come down the conveyor belt, then it's time to label them. And this is Tracy. Tracy, what's your job?
I am actually the production supervisor.
So we're supervising right now the labels.
As they come down the line, they individually go back into the machine like they're doing. The roll is perforated so that once it goes in there, arms grab on, pull the sleeves over the bottle.
But every once in a while,
It's like, I gotta go get that.
hold on, I'm coming with. One bottle gets a little out of line, causing a traffic jam.
What had happened is this bottle went in front of the eye, so therefore it stopped it from moving.
Yep.
We just take it out, it automatically switches, and it goes on.
We're good to go. Whew. Running back over here. Here we go. How many bottles?
I'd say roughly about 70 bottles a minute.
They're trusting me to put on the next labeler. I gotta hustle.
Flip in there.
Here. Labels are ready. And up next, it's time for some quality control.
Go.
Plus a flashback to the freeze. We find out which ingredients protect against -30.
She wants to race.
Made for the Outdoors is brought to you by Banks Outdoors, Open Air Solutions, Wiley Point Lodge, and by Central Boiler.
Welcome back to Made for the Outdoors. So windshield wash is a simple product, but we demand a lot from it. Streak-free shine, debugger, rain repeller, and sometimes mud removal. So when you think windshield wash, you often think blue, but that is far from the case. There is a rainbow of colors, and here to tell us more about the difference between these is Amber.
First, we have de-icer, your product for winter. Protects to a -30, helps against ice and frost. Then you have an all-season product. You can use it in the winter, you can use it in the summer. And then in the summer, you have a +32. Now this is summer use only. It has our special ingredient, our rain repeller in it.
The main ingredients in Splash are water, methanol, and dye. The winter products have a higher concentration of methanol, and washes that protect against -30 and -35 degrees have an extra proprietary ingredient. This large machine fills and mixes the water, dye, and methanol all in one. The workers are in charge of quality control.
Let's go. Okay, so right on this line, we're watching for bad bottles. Found one. We're also watching to make sure that these are all consistent with their level. This line's rock solid. Gosh, I'm getting dizzy looking at all these. I can't figure out if it's the wipers or the actual bottles flying by. All's looking good. Uh-oh, dent. Was I supposed to get that? Oh, too full. Then you dump them out. It's all recycled. Sorry, Tracy, I'm not keeping up. I gotta get going, right? But you gotta take the label off. So now it's time to do a little testing. Grab any bottle? Any bottle. So we're gonna pour this into here, right? And this is a hydrometer. Yes. And so this is testing to make sure that it's the correct level of methanol in the product. Yes. So now I'm talking with a veteran. I hear you've been with the company for quite some time. How long?
About 15 years to be exact.
So what are we working on here?
Well, right here you got the caps, load up into the capper machine. Up here you have the hopper through the capper and caps the bottles.
We got to keep this full, right? So we got to get some of these?
Sure. Pretty heavy.
Oh, I got it.
You got it?
You get a workout here. That's Splash. Whew. We're done. We came to the end of the line. So it's now time to box it up. Okay, so the pallet's done. Gary, where are you headed?
Get back to the warehouse. I'll go back there and stack it. Come on, follow me.
To the right. Hold on, stop. Gary, bring it on in. Oh, to the left a little, Gary. There we go.
Well, we do about roughly 300 pallets a day, times 210, do the math.
How do these not freeze?
The basic component in windshield wash is methanol, and methanol is made to not freeze.
Let's now put this one to the test. Well, there's still ice on here. We have a little bit of ice that's still left on the windshield. It worked. It did its job. Bottom line, 2 words. I can see safely.
See safely on the road when you apply a little splash.
She wants to race.
So when I got here, Gary greeted me first of all with the horn honk. Let's hear it. All's looking good.